You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, to show forth the praises of him who has called us out of darkness into his marvelous light. Now, that was Apostle Peter actually. But you will find that that same language was used here to the people of Israel with regard to the old covenant. Because one of the reasons why I find this teaching about covenants expedient, and especially when we're talking about priesthood, is because there is no priesthood without covenant. And one of the things about being a priest is understanding the covenant that's powering your priesthood and understanding it very well. One reason why many believers are not working in their priesthood as they should is because they don't understand the covenant that they are a part of. You know, there are many believers that think they actually think they are in the old covenant. Why do we have the old covenant? And why did God in his wisdom in giving us the Bible give us the Old Testament? Because listen, the reason why the old covenant became the old covenant was because the new covenant came. But you notice that the Abrahamic covenant did not become the old covenant because the new covenant came. The Noahic covenant did not become the old covenant because the new covenant. The Davidic covenant did not become the old covenant. Now, what was the old covenant? The old covenant was actually a prefigurement of the new covenant. So, if you want to build a city or you want to build a house, you have a model of the house, either in architectural drawing, and if it's a very expensive project, how many of you have seen those models that is beyond architectural drawing? They will actually mold some things and you can see buildings and all of that. The old covenant is like a model, amen, of the new covenant. In fact, it's a shadow, according to the book of Hebrews, of the new covenant. You know, if I'm walking, if light is here and there is no light, here, you see my shadow cast like this. Now, my shadow looks like me, but my shadow is not me. There are many things about me you will not understand if you're only looking at my shadow, but there are things about me you will understand by looking at my shadow. Now, the old covenant was a prefigurement of the new.